Welcome back. Then let's focus on Sunteck Realty. They reported a rather strong set of numbers in the third quarter. The stock has come off, though, from the high point of the day. It's had a bit of a run, remember, in 2017 itself. If you pull up a year-to-date chart, you'll understand what I'm saying. But let's understand more about those numbers. We're currently joined by Mr. Sumesh Mishra, the CEO of the company. Hi, Sumesh. Thanks so much for joining in. A couple of queries. Yes, your numbers look very, very good. But I want to understand how many units did you sell from your BKC projects in the past quarter, and if you could particularly tell us how many were sold post demonetization, that's post November 8th.
Good afternoon, Nigel, and good afternoon, viewers. So, yes, Nigel, as you can see, in terms of our performance for this particular quarter, as well as the first 9 months, with regards to the overall sales that we clocked for this quarter is 127 crores. And for the 9 months is 471 crores.
Okay.
So with regards to the overall financial highlights, again you can see that there is a jump in the overall top line as well as bottom line. So in terms of our income from operations, we have clocked 84 crore rupees versus 77 crores.
Right, Sumesh.
And for the 9 months, we have clocked 814 crore rupees versus 161 crores. So that is a 407% jump.
That's right, Sumesh. You know, we have all these numbers with us. We just wanted to understand your numbers more in detail. You know, talking about your sales numbers of around 127 crores approximately. How many units did you sell in this past quarter? That's in BKC. And particularly after demonetization, that's after November 8th, did you manage to sell any units? If you could tell us, you know, if you have sold units in BKC particularly, what was the ticket size of that particular sale?
So fortunately, because the projects are completed, so Signia Isles, the project in BKC, we could clock overall 3 units in BKC for the quarter. And out of that, 2 happened after demonetization.
Oh, all right.
So that says that, you know, in BKC, the luxury and uber luxury residential market is doing very well, and that's how we could clock sales. And ready inventory could give a lot of comfort to this segment, because this segment we have noticed that is pretty much inelastic in terms of the market. They are more concerned about the brand and the product as well as the delivery of that product. So since the project is ready and habitable, we could clock these numbers in spite of the demonetization. And we remain optimistic about the residential sales in BKC going forward also. And with Signature Island and Signia Isles now having full OC, and many celebrated end users have already shifted into their apartments, and more are expected to shift in the next 3 to 4 months.
Correct.
So as more and more residents are moving in, and coupled with the commercial demand picking up overall, we are very, very confident that we will see more and more action and traction at our BKC projects.
Okay.
And also just to add, we have also concluded multiple lease deals for our customers here. And the rentals that we are able to get for our customers here is some of the highest rentals in the country, with some of the best MNCs trying to, get their apartments.
Sumesh, in fact, if you could give us some more details, what are the, rentals? How much has it gone up on a year-on-year basis?
So, since we saw the, buildings getting ready just 1 quarter back, so in the last 3 to 4 months, we have been able to lease the apartments. So the starting rental were in the range of 5.5 lakh rupees for a 4 BHK. And a 5 BHK was fetching us a rental of about 6.5 lakh rupees. Now what we have seen, once the building became habitable and some families started shifting in, last 1 month, we have seen that the rental moving upwards of 6 lakh rupees for a 4 BHK, 6 to 6.5 lakh rupees for a 4 BHK. And for 5 BHK, we are seeing traction of about 7.5 lakh rupees.
All right.
So that is a kind of rental movement within the last 3 months, almost 20%, 15 to 20% jump.
All right, Sumesh, very, very quickly, if you could tell us, last time you joined us, you told us your total unsold finished inventory, if I'm not mistaken, was at around 2,200 crores. You could tell us the number, what you told us last time.
Right.
How much has it come down by, if you could tell us that? And also, what is the debt in the books currently of Sunteck Realty?
So with regards to inventory, as you can see, overall we have sold apartments worth 127 crores in the last quarter, out of which about 65 crore rupees will be from BKC sales.
Okay.
So overall from the completed inventory, we would have reduced the inventory by about 75 to 80 crore rupees in the finished product. In the projects which are under execution, so about 7 to 8 projects are under execution, and which will be delivered in the next 18 to 24 months. There we have an inventory of about 3,000 crore rupees, and there we would have reduced the inventory by about 50 odd crore rupees. But as we speak, the value of these projects, as they are getting closer to completion, the value is also increasing. And the second part of question, I think I just missed your question.
Debt.
Yeah, debt. So in terms of overall debt position, we sit pretty, as you are aware, we have a strong cash flow visibility. And overall, out of 25 projects that we have in our portfolio, there is a construction finance on only 6 to 7 projects. All the other projects are debt free. So the net secured debt is about 690 crore rupees, and against a net worth of about 1,760 crores. So debt equity ratio is also pretty light at 0.39x.
Okay, Sumesh, all the best for the coming quarters. Thanks again for joining in. By the way, Motherson Sumi is back again in the green, post good set of earnings. Motherson Sumi